I want to ask you a question about Platformation and at what point do you enter into a conversation with a client or a prospect on Platformation?
So it's a very interesting question, Mark. So I think I told this to you earlier, right? We want to make Platformation as a very realistic proposition for digital transformation for customers, right? And there are three sets of customers that we typically come across, right? One is we call it as a business, technology, and services phases to Platformation. There are customers who probably are thinking about going digital, right? And who say that, hey, we need assistance in order to put together. You'll be very surprised that a lot of companies have embarked on a digital transformation even without a concrete set digital agenda.
Yeah.
So I think our first step that we typically start off with, we've sort of institutionalized it right through our sales process as well, that we start with a digital agenda. So for companies who do not have a digital agenda, we help create the digital agenda.
Okay.
And then we help them create a shared vision around the agenda. So this is a typical C-suite sort of an engagement for us, right?
Yep.
And because this cannot happen, and that shared vision has to come from the top.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. So I think once we do that, we then work with them to create a roadmap, right? Which is what we see as strategic Platformation roadmap for customers based on what their digital agenda is, right? What their immediate priorities are, what are their quick wins. And we always typically tell customers that this is not going to be a 3 to 5 month journey, but it's about a 3 to 5 year journey.
Absolutely. Right? Yeah.
But then what is unique about our proposition is you will see that we show customers quick wins in the first 6 months to 12 months.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't think we are going to really hit this journey, right?
Right.
So we have quick wins, mid to short term, and then long term, right? And then we get them into the execution phase, right? The execution phase has got three approaches. One is there are customers who say that, hey, we want to leverage something that's ready-made, right? We could customize it down the line, but then we want. So we have Sonata Ready, right? Which is what is our Bond digital platform. So these align with the Platformation principles of open, scalable, connected, and digital. So that's a Sonata Ready approach, right?
Yep.
And then we also partner. The second approach is a lot of customers also, there are several parallel digital initiatives happening in every company. So it's unrealistic.
A lot of them come out of marketing too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So it's very unrealistic for us to always start from the top, right?
Right.
So a bottoms-up approach, right?
Yep.
Wherein companies are already leveraging a Microsoft Dynamics platform, leveraging the SAP back office platform, right? So I think the second approach is what we call the Sonata Accelerate, right? When we see that leverage what you have, you don't really have to start from the top. And we have a very accelerated sort of an approach, leverage industry platforms, and then build your Platformation strategy.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the Sonata Accelerate. There's a third bunch of customers. When we say, hey, ours is a very unique business, right? We need to do something very custom, right?
Yeah.
I think that's where I think we bring in our Platformation assets of, it could be a combination of Ready, Accelerate, plus some of the custom accelerators that we have built, right? So we call it as a Sonata custom approach, right? So typically, I think the manifestations of realizing and executing these approaches are three buckets,
right,
of Ready, Accelerate, and custom. But then every customer is at some point in a digital journey, right?
Yes.
So if it is going to be a business, it's going to be a very business centric. We paint the entire ecosystem and then we translate it into technology tracks and then we come to services. There are some customers who are already, for example, we were talking to one of our mining customers, right, who has already embarked on an IoT journey, right, in terms of connecting all their underground equipments.
Right.
So it's really not unrealistic for us to go and talk to them about Amazon and Uber. And she had actually put Amazon as one of their competition.
Yeah.
So they're already on their journey, right?
Yeah.
So I think for such customers, I think we take a technology platformation route, right? When we have assets that we have actually created that can help them scale their digital strategy, right? In terms of aligning with platforms. The third one is really about services. Now, there are companies who are very mature in terms of technology and business. And then they say that, hey, we really want to take a very platform approach in time to market of building our products and platforms and taking it. That's where we talk about platform engineering. We talk about our DevOps. We talk about the way we have a platform to create a platform, right? Which will really help companies time to market. So I think that's where we are. I think our proposition is really not taking a one size fits all sort of an approach.
Absolutely, right? I wanted to say that. That is really critical.
So it's really understanding the digital agenda of a customer, right? Trying to see what is going to be meaningful for a customer, right? from a 6 months to 12 months perspective, how do you really de-risk that? And, then, and how do you take that from a